Hello and welcome back to Invincible Asia. I'm George Clark and today I get to check out John Liu's Ninja Claws in the CIA, released on Blu-ray from Vinegar Syndrome. Don't forget folks, before we go any further, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, like the video and all that jibber jabber, and thank you very much for supporting Invincible Asia. So after their wonderfully successful release of John Liu's New York Ninja, which I totally recommend you get your hands on, if there is any left of course, Vinegar Syndrome have continued with the man with this stunning Blu-ray release of Ninja Claws in the CIA. A movie that I have yet to have the pleasure of watching, but once I had saw that this was on their list, I was super excited, and I do hope they go down the road of releasing his Cinquando Strikes in Paris and Dragon Blood, which are his other two directorial efforts. Cinquando Strikes in Paris was his first. This was the follow-up, the second movie. Not so much a sequel, but I do believe that there's still a hint of that style that he created throughout the movie. Then you had Dragon Blood and then New York Ninja, which he never completed, and obviously if you go back and check out my video for New York Ninja, you'll get the story on that, but it is totally worth checking out. But this, I mean, this is just something else, and the artwork alone is absolutely stunning. This again, I continuously state how these Vinegar Syndrome releases deserve a comic book in their own right. The artist is fantastic. I'm going to quickly pop this out and see if there is any note of who did the cover there. Just quickly though, I am not seeing it. No, sorry. Whoever this is though, you're friggin' amazing. I absolutely adore it. It is just perfect. Absolutely perfect. This is one of 4 Vinegar Syndrome releases that I got through the door this week. Along with Cynthia Rothrock's Undefeatable and Wilson Yip's Bullets Over Summer and Biozombie, which the videos, of course, if they're not already out there, because God knows what order this is going in, they are coming soon. Okay, so let's get checking out Ninja Claws in the CIA, starring John Liu, also directed and written by John Liu, and also starring Ho Wang. Now, Ho Wang is another name for Casanova Wong, the infamous super kicker from Warriors 2. Numbered there on top, limited edition of 5,000. I have got 3,038, as you can see up here. And I'll just spin the spines around here so that you can see how they look also. I love the yellow approach on it. I don't think I have many Vinegar Syndrome yellow releases. No, actually I don't have any. This is nice. It's going to fit in perfectly. Okay, inside, once I slip that out there, yep, comes out with the same cover, of course, over here. I'm not too sure if there is going to be an alternate cover. It's going to be fun to check that out. Hopefully I can get into this pretty quick. I mean, sometimes it just makes it so difficult to access the actual Blu-ray itself. Okay, so, yeah, this looks freaking sweet. Okay, before I open up and start sharing with you, here is the extra features that we get. Okay, so newly scanned and restored in 4K from its 35mm internegative. Brand new audio commentary track with film historian Chris Pelagi. Introduction by filmmaker Curtis Spieler, redirector of New York Ninja. When you go back and watch the video, you'll understand why. The Wonder of Vanity Action Films, an 11-minute video essay by Justin Declue. Original trailer, promotional still gallery, an alternate Made in China title card, which is obviously its other name, released as Made in China. Reversible sleeve artwork, yes, and English SDH subtitles. Directed by John Liu, starring John Liu, Myrta Miller, Casanova Wong as Ho Wang, Roger Pache, Christian Anders, Raquel Evans, and Victor Israel. Okay, alright, let's get stuck into this. Oh, but it's got a poster. I'm so Oh, friggin' excited. Okay. Inside we've got the poster here and this beautiful disc, as you can see. And before I get stuck into those, I really want to pop out this cover. Oh, okay. So, I mean, this kind of makes life hard, but as you can see, it's kind of either side of the slipcase with the covers here. But I think I'm going to stick with the most colourful one there, which is fine. I like it. I like them both quite a lot. I just think that colourful one's a wee bit more tasty. Okay, let's get this poster cracked open here. Gosh, this is a thick poster. Wow, well and truly folded. It's been a while since I've opened up a poster in any release. Look at that, is friggin' gorgeous. As you can see, I have a Tiger Claws poster behind me from Vinegar Syndrome, similar kind of artwork. I just love what they're putting out here, and I think they've kind of done it for most, if not all, of their releases, especially with Cynthia Rothrock's, Jalal Murray's, John Liu's, things like that. I think that style suits it perfectly. It is absolutely gorgeous. And on the other side, so that's going to be a difficult one to decide which to frame. I mean, I'll probably go with that, but I probably won't frame it for a while because I don't want to hide both. I want to be able to enjoy what's on offer there on both sides. Okay, let's pop that back in there. And again, there's not much more I can share with you actually. That's it. The disc, the reversible cover, and the poster. As quick and easy as that. It's up to me now to get in here, check out what's on this disc. Jesus, I'm so excited. And get back to you and let you know what I think. So, just back after checking out the Vinegar Syndrome Blu-ray release of John Liu's Ninja in the Claws of the CIA. A title which I have not been using. I've been calling it Ninja Claws in the CIA. But it could be known as Ninja Claws in the CIA because it's also known as Made in China, Ninja vs CIA, Kung Fu Emmanuel, and God knows what else. So I'm going to pretend I didn't get it wrong. But Ninja in the Claws of the CIA. Now, as you can see here on my screen, it is saying that it does not play this region. And I know a lot of you relish in the fact that I can't watch certain movies that I pick up from Vinegar Syndrome. But yesterday I managed to finally, for the third or fourth try, get my hands on a real multi-regional player, and I was able to check out this friggin' insane movie for the first time. So I will be going back. I will do a video on all those Region A's that I haven't been able to play, going through all of them and just share with you my thoughts on them finally. But yes, this was one messed up movie. I mean, I have no idea what went on here. I probably would need to watch it another 2 or 3 times before I review it on my site. But my God, I mean, it's just insane. It plays almost like a sequel of sorts to his directorial debut, Taekwondo Strikes in Paris, also known as Kung Fu Emmanuel, of course. And there's some scenes that almost look like they were kind of like taken from that at that same time. A lot of Paris shoots going on in here, mostly shot in Spain, mind you. But a lot of the same cast kind of seem to have come back for this. I don't know what tricks John was playing there, but this is a very, very interesting movie. I think I enjoyed New York Ninja a wee bit more because it made slightly more sense, but this this was just something else. Definitely one I want to sit down with Mark and do an audio commentary for, because it would be interesting to see his views and thoughts on it while we watch it and while we try to make some sense of it there. But it's a friggin' wild movie. I mean, it's funny, it's messy, the dub is hilarious as much as it is atrocious. The storyline and the acting is so over the top. Nothing makes sense at all. But I had a lot of fun watching it, I have to say. I mean, if you had said this movie was directed by Kevin Chu, who did Fantasy Mission Force, of course, I would understand it and I would get it. but it wasn't. It was directed by John Liu. Another wonderful vanity project, I should say. But there is a fun cast in there, of course, with John. There's a scene with Danny Lee. That's kind of it. There's just a scene. It opens with Danny Lee. It doesn't really go anywhere with Danny Lee. John Liu, I have to say, John Liu does play twins in it, so he does get 2 roles in there. Then you've got the wonderful Casanova Wong who appears, and I really liked Casanova Wong in this. I think that he stole the show for me. He got to impress with the better action. He got to play the more wilder of the roles, and definitely got to show off a lot more moves than John, just kind of showing his kicks here and there. He's a very odd man, John. Then you've got Roger Pache in there, who had also starred with him before. There's a clip here and there of John Nadalski, of course you would recognize from Armor of God and many other Hong Kong movies as the bad guy. And then there's the prolific Gambu, who again has appeared in maybe 180 to 200 movies over the years, so you would recognize him to see. But again, another character that kind of comes and goes. He also doubles up as the assistant director, but that doesn't really give him much credit there because, again, this movie makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. It was an experience, I have to say. It was definitely an experience, and one, as I said before, I'm looking forward to going through with Mark just to get his reaction on this, because it's fucking nuts. In terms of special features on there, let me quickly open this up a wee second there. We have got an audio commentary track, which I have not listened to. Might be worth doing that. I might learn something more about it. Then there's the introduction by filmmaker Curtis Spieler. Now, Curtis works for Vinegar Syndrome. He was the redirector of New York Ninja, John Liu's New York Ninja, which was an amazing project and definitely a movie and set worth picking up. It runs for probably about 4.5 minutes, but it's more about selling New York Ninja to you and why you should watch New York Ninja. While this was kind of like inspired his thoughts on how to put New York Ninja together. So yeah, I mean, it's a cool feature, but it makes sense if you've seen New York Ninja also. Then you have got on there The Wonder of Vanity Action Films, an 11-minute video essay by Justin Decloux. Very interesting, very tongue-in-cheek, very, very funny about John Liu and his self-directed vanity pictures, let's say. But definitely, yeah, definitely pretty cool to see. I like that wee feature. It was nice there to have. You've got an alternate Made in China title card, which runs for, oh Jesus, probably 17 seconds. It's definitely no more than 20 seconds. Like, it's a fast alternate title card for the movie known as Made in China. And then you've got a trailer and promo stills on there, which again are always cool to see. The trailer isn't as restored as the movie is. Probably worth checking that out. It still looks amazing, but probably worth checking that out before you jump into the movie, because the print itself is stunning. For a movie that was kind of pretty rare kicking about, and I never thought they would, to be honest, never thought they would make it look as good as they did. This print here is absolutely fan-friggin-tastic. So yeah, all in all, I mean, can I give it a double thumbs up? I don't know. I'm really stuck with this one. I could certainly give it one thumb up, because it gave me a lot of enjoyment, but probably for the wrong reasons. So yes, am I glad it's in my collection? I don't know. It's a confusing one. But a lot of fun to be had for sure. It was such a messed up movie. Oh my god. This makes Godfrey Ho's ninja movies look like a piece of art. Anyway, there we are. Ninja in the Claws of the CIA, out from Vinegar Syndrome. So thank you once again for watching another video here on Invincible Asia. Don't forget you can check out hundreds of others here on the channel. You can also show your continued support by heading over to my new merch store, or by checking out invincibleasia.com, where you can read my full movie reviews, and follow me on Instagram @InvincibleAsia. Until next time though, enjoy your Kung Fu, and I will see you soon.